All right. Roll me. Find one a investigation check.
Investigation, alright. There it is. First roll. Oh my fucking god. God damn it.
Hang on. What was it? Ooh.
It's a 7.
Yeesh.
It's a rift.
You were told that it was
Is
a
it?
rift. But you
Yeah.
can't seem to drum up or dig up any signs of like it being there. You see like the cracked and exploded coffin and the dirt that it was previously on top of, but yeah, it's vanished
Damn. Yeah, that's it.
and sealed.
We're just gonna check that. Yeah. Damn, good first roll.
Yeah, roll me real quick and I would say Arcana check.
Arcana, okay. Oh, come on. There we go.
All right, with the 12
a bit better.
Arcana, you get the feeling that this was a very minor rift, as in like your teachings back within the loom. You've learned and like studied rifts, of course, and this, like from what you were told by the others, it seemed like a minor one. Thank goodness.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, he'd probably then head back to the tavern or wherever they were going.
All right. Was there anything else everyone wanted to do before?
I want to go talk to this otter guy.
Okay.
I'm
Go ahead,
gonna
man.
watch.
It is happening before we even head to the tavern, so we're all watching.
Hey, so what's your name?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Well, dead man. Dead. Excuse me. What are you?
I'll be honest with you. I'm not exactly sure, but my name's Finro.
He's like walking around you, giving you the look over. Fenro. Excellent. Cool. I'm Piff. Piff Puffin. And yeah, I came here with my father here. Hey, that's me. And I came for the funeral for Ergon. You know, he was down by the docks on a couple of occasions, and I knew him at least a little bit, you know, enough to come here. I didn't expect all this.
Yeah.
I
Sorry about that. That really seemed like it was, a little bit much to handle during a funeral and all.
yeah, a little bit. And you're not gonna.
No.
And he like
no.
backs up a smidge. Okay, all right. I thought as much. You seem like you got a good skull on your spine.
Yeah, I got my head on right, I think.
Can you wait? Can you like twist the skull part around? Like, are you able to move the part, like the different parts?
What do you think? I'm just a skeleton? I still got nerves.
Oh, true. Yeah,
I think.
yeah, you do feel
I
stuff,
try,
right?
I try to do it. And it hurts.
Yeah, it definitely does hurt, man. You can't exactly reach through like the ethereal skin part. And he's like, "Oh, wow, that's something. Can I poke? May I poke?"
Absolutely, but you gotta let me pet you.
Oh. Wow, yeah, this is a small village. I actually don't get this I don't get this too often. Sure. And he gives you a little poke and is like, "Wow. Huh." And he is like, actually, sorry. Yeah, to represent like how small he is. He's, about this size.
Oh my god.
I apologize.
Yeah,
especially
I would
with
die
your
for
like
pit puffin'.
especially with your
And you're
like
a furbog.
yeah,
Yeah.
with your towering Fearbolg nature. He is quite small. Do you bend down and like pat him on the head?
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's like, gosh.
Komodo,
Oh, gosh.
Fenrir unlocked a romantic path with this character.
No. And he's like, no. That's, it's not like that. You know, I'm an otter. I like pets. It's that, you know, it's good.
Well, thank you for, whatever. Have a good day.
Yeah, of course.
I got what I need.
Good meeting you. All right. All right, cool. Anyone else doing stuff?
Doesn't sound like it.
Okay.
I just realized.
Cast firebolt.
I see. So you do see as things have quieted, and as so I'm gonna get Rodrigo off the grave here. Nathaniel, are you there?
Yeah, I was half seeing how long it would take not saying anything before it was required.
Oh.
And I did that last night at some point. I can't remember.
Well,
I thought it'd be-
well, shoot. I hope, like, I don't know. I hope it's you're not feeling as though you can't talk or do stuff.
No, I was just Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That wasn't my intention.
All right. Was Rodrigo actually in the grave?
Hanging out.
No, I just
Yeah.
thought it was funny to
Crawl
load
into
up
the
to.
grave, waiting for anyone to notice.
Exactly.
If you did, I imagine this guy here would be like, if you wouldn't mind, could you hop on out of there? We gotta wrap things up here.
I like this idea that he's just kind of like crouching in the grave and peering over, like just his eyes poking out.
Maybe Rodrigo thought it was a good spot to take a snooze.
I've never seen a skeleton like this before.
And Elro walks up and says, yes, would you like to know more about that?
What is it exactly?
Well, he was wrapped, gosh, it's a little unseemly to speak of, and he looks around, like, over to Piff, and his father and such, and is like, do you all mind, if I recount? And Piff's like, yeah, sure, it's necessary, so that's alright. Nelro's like, okay, well, as I said, it was unseemly. It started with just a cough, fatigue, normal ailments that anyone could get. But eventually, the blood in his veins turned black. His pupils dilated to the point that they filled his eyes. His hair grew white and fell off. Then the veins with the black blood inside them, that blood tore out from him and began slowly creeping their way around Ergon until he was entirely engulfed, and the blood seemed to draw from him, eat away at him, until he was left as a skeleton covered in ink.
That doesn't sound nice.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's pretty gross. I just, to chime in here, that's That's gross. And everyone, like, there's this moment of silence where everyone's just kind of, this guy's like nodding his head, like, yes.
What was his occupation, by the way?
He was, an adventurer. Much like yourselves. He was sent to the Denier ruins, to retrieve artifacts and explore for a year's time, then return with a bounty.
Is that when the symptoms started, when he came back from the ruins?
You see this guy, Hoff, he picks up a shovel and starts filling him in. Until it is completely covered.
Well, I'm not sure if my internet cut off, but like when I asked that question, did he respond with anything, or did he just like was already just silent?
We said I, like AYE,
Oh.
like yes.
Okay.
And Elro at this point walks to the middle of the group and says, "All right, everyone. Apologies for the intrusion to the ceremony. We all know who Urgon was, and I'm sure that he wouldn't want us to make all too much a fuss. Though the way he went was not what he expected, I would think. Go back to your homes now, and go back to your duties." You know, this guy goes, "Aye." Trails off, these two trail off. Hoff goes, "Anything else you need me to do?" No, you're okay for today. You may return to the hammer." All right. And yeah, as everyone moves out, goes back about their business. We move over to here. Once again. But this time we need Fenro.
I'm not even there.
There he is.
Yes,
Let's go.
I'm green. So, where are you guys going?
I'm probably gonna
Hang on, guys.
sleep and
One
reflect
sec.
on-
I gotta mute myself. You can continue on.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm gonna head off to sleep and reflect on my notes from today.
Yeah.
Also, Fenro, if you don't mind, can I ask you like a few questions after this task is finished?
Cat, what's up?
Yeah, of course.
You don't
Not at
meet
all.
a friendly undead furbog every day, you know?
I mean, I am in the midst
I
of something, but I can.
Still, I'm not
answer the
sure if I
question.
agree with the term undead.
Yeah, don't you know? More fitting, as I said, is reborn. He's not
For some reason, I don't get
the opposite of dead, he's just born again, you
The door
know?
will be open and everything.
Yeah.
Because I figured
He
I'll
gets
write
a
that down.
second birthday.
7:15's even giving.
Wait,
I'll
is
re-
that true?
You know,
So,
I'll check down
I mean, today's my-
luggage to check.
I don't know my other birthday. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Should take us.
So
remember
sounds
anything?
like today's your birthday.
Cool, thank you.
No
I'm not gonna lie, I really
thank
don't.
You, Cat. You too.
I mean, other than the stuff I mentioned earlier about, being in the void, I really don't know much that's going on.
Hmm. The void.
Yeah, you know.
That's
Like, just-
any place.
Yeah, the spinny place.
Oh, You know about that, Sawyer?
I looked into it.
Oh.
Like research or?
Like, literally, I flew down that hole.
Oh, that's
Stuck
right.
my head in it.
I forgot.
Alright.
That was quite a sight, by the way. I do want to say. That was a nice flying down a hole, 10 feet deep hole. Real impressive, honestly.
Yeah, I think we make a great team.
Great.
Yes.
Oh, was my sarcasm not clear enough? Let me try that again. That was real impressive flying down that hole. It was so deep.
We'll see you talk next time I throw you down a 10-foot hole.
Oh, alright.
That's
Oh,
just
goodness
mean.
gracious. I'm so scared.
Why aren't you scared? I mean, to be fair, that is like 10 times your height.
I ain't that short. Goodness.
That would hurt for you. That's like an ant falling that far.
Alright, so, I now know who doesn't need protection. Keep on moving.
What?
I don't think any of us needs protection.
Y'all all almost died, aside for Mr. Bozeman over there. He's the only one that seems to know what he's doing.
Bozeman? Oh,
I
Bozeman.
think she's
Okay.
talking about you.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Anyway, I'm tired. It's cold. See ya.
I second that.
Mitch, which one's my shop?
If you zoom out, I will ping your shop.
Oh yeah, thank you.
No problem. I can actually move that this to the map layer so that you can see.
Anyone see what that little otter
Oh,
fellow went
Sawyer, he did ask you to look, like, to watch over Fenro and the
Alright.
the newcomers.
So
Indeed,
is that a
so
no on the otter?
they passed by you.
Is
Rats.
this like the tavern?
Yes, that is. And I can
Yeah.
actually move this to the map layer as well.
What kind of rest heals and restore spell slots? Is that long or short?
Both. That's a lie.
What?
It would be a long rest that fully heals and restores spell slots.
Okay.
Yep. Short rests. You have to burn hit die on short rest to heal. And only warlocks recover spells on short rest.
And I think you guys can click and drag your own tokens onto the map.
Oh.
Ow.
I don't know. That's a lot
wait.
to ask.
Can give that a shot.
Wait, how do you do it?
You open your character
is
sheet,
it-
and then you just
Oh, there it is.
drag the
I did it.
picture.
Hey, there we go.
Do I have to open it? Not popped out.
Oh wait, no, you gotta drag the name. That's right. You just drag the name.
Great, now it's broken.
Haha, I broke it for you, Dingle.
I can't open my character sheet up anymore.
Yeah, mine
That is-
mine
that's-
actually also broke.
That is not an exaggeration.
And Nick, I'm in the same boat.
Ew.
Alright, 1 second. I'm gonna close the thing and reopening it. Or actually just try refreshing the page. That might work.
That's all I'm doing. Okay, there we go.
Here it is. So I'm getting the right ambiance.
Now that is
God
a nice
damn it.
warm fire. Hey, it's Piff.
I'm obsessed with Pith.
That's called romance option.
Hey, what's shaking? It's me.
Oh, nothing much. I'm, just stopping by. I felt like I'd get a drink or something. Thought I'd
Yeah.
let you know. Like, you're just a swell fella.
Whoa.
I know.
Well,
I'm gonna get some heat.
well, shoot. Thank you. And Telga over here goes, yes, I imagine you would be very cold, friend. You have, like, no skin, no meat.
You'd be surprised. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't even know where my nerve endings are. I don't know how I feel anything.
That is
But,
concerning.
Here we are.
Hey, bartender, let me get some booze.
Aye. What kind are you looking for, Sawyer?
The kind that'll put me to sleep.
I've got you. And remember, as Elro had put it, the drinks and such are all on him, so, feel free to, drink and eat to your heart's content. Alright, let me grab that.
For everyone.
And he plinks down a glass, and pours a white liquid. Or a clear liquid, rather.
Y'all got any milk?
Did you want anything to that? Oh, okay. Oh, oh, right in the gob then. Did you say milk?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. We do have some milk, I think. Let me see here. Yes.
I'll have some milk too.
He plops down a cup, pours you some.
You get it.
Some
You gotta get
crisp.
some strong bones, especially when, your bones are very visible.
Yeah,
Couldn't agree more.
I feel as though that would be important. It's kind of most of what you are.
Speaking of
protective
strong, I'll take whatever your strongest drink you got is.
Aye.
Just really just looking to get sloshed, and ain't much past strong spirits that can get me there.
Right. Let me grab you something. And he plinks down a glass and pours you the same clear liquid as dear Sawyer. There you are. Did you want anything to it? Like some kind of lemon or something?
Oh God, what are you taking me for? Some sort of like city pansy? Goodness, no.
Oh.
Straight.
Thought you might be a lemon lover, but it's okay. No worries. What about you, fella?
I'll have a pint of ale, mead, whatever this pounds for.
Aye. We've got a right proper tap. The polar tap. And he gives you a wink. And goes and pours it.
I get that.
Yeah. It's the town's local ale. I made it myself. I hope you enjoy. He plops it down.
Baggy's gonna turn to Fine and say, "So, Bose, you seem to be the one with your head on straight here.
Well, thank you.
How you feeling about this whole, everything? Job, what we saw today? I'm trying to sort of just collect my thoughts, want to see how what's yours thoughts on all this."
Well, he did say he came back from an ancient ruin, so that's probably like my first guess of where he got whatever he got.
Oh yeah, for sure, he got it there.
Yeah. I need to check his
How
health.
good are you at like not getting diseased? I'm just trying to like, assess weaknesses, values.
Well, I've been a shut-in for most of my life, so I'm actually probably not that good at not catching
Wow.
disease. So,
That's less than ideal,
yeah.
but we'll make do.
Aye, you lot will be looking into the the situation then.
Yep, pays good, and honestly, I need as much as I can get right now, so hey, if this is what I gotta do for a pretty good buck, this is what I gotta do.
Yes, I would think so. Sorry you're short on coin, but thankfully, things are free tonight. Only
Yeah,
tonight,
thank God
mind ya.
for that.
Mind ya.
Because short don't even
Mind ya.
begin to start it. Oh, I understand. And that's why tonight I'm going to get absolutely smashed. And she downs the first glass. Another.
Yeah, he fills it up. Well,
No.
we do thank you here. We're a tight-knit crew, us in Autoclave, and yes, we're appreciative of you looking into this whole black webbing business. Frankly, I don't know even what to call it.
It's magical diseases. They ain't always gotta have a name. Believe you me. Honestly, I would best name it just bad luck.
Do we know it's a disease though?
I'm gonna assume as much. Didn't really strike me as quite a curse thing, but I mean, I guess I've been wrong before.
Mm.
And I mean, outside of what diseases and curses, is there really too much else could have done this to that man? He didn't exactly seem like he was ancient or rotting away before this. At least from what the townsfolk were saying.
Aye, he was hearty. As hearty a man as I ever knew. Oh, I got the accent wrong. A hearty man as I ever knew.
Yeah, see? Magical disease. The basis of the progression, it don't sound curse-like. It sounds more like, magical diseases, which I may have some experience with. And believe you me, they ain't great.
You have experiences with,
Magical
What?
diseases?
Yeah, no,
are you okay?
let's just say there's a reason I need a lot of money and leave it at that.
Aye, understood.
You folks are interesting.
Hey, whenever we get, free healthcare, that's the day I ain't gotta kill for my, well-being, but at the moment I gotta kill for my well-being, so
Oh,
them's the cards.
aye, isn't that the truth?
No free healthcare up north, huh?
Yeah, so,
Let me refill that for you.
how far,
Pounds another one.
who took the longest to get here? You know, it's like, funny question.
Outside of you, because I get the feeling in terms of, let's say, full trip to get here, I think you've got us all beat there, partner.
Nah, I think I just came from the ground, right?
Well, are you just considering that, or are you considering your death to your rebirth as the whole trip? Because
I died?
I would be surprised if you didn't. Ain't exactly common sight for people to be all
I guess that does make sense.
apparitional and
Friend,
skeletal
came
and
out
then
of a
pop out
grave.
of a grave.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I did
Aye.
pop out of a grave. That does make sense.
I can see the milk going right through you.
Ooh, you're right. That's pretty
Yeah, there is
cool.
also that. Do you think if we fed you some luminous fluid, I don't know, something really just bright, would you glow like some sort of lantern?
Yeah,
in the
that,
dark, furball.
only one way to find out, right? Anybody got? Actually, I don't think I should be drinking something like that. That doesn't sound safe.
You're a cleric.
Your
You'll
whole
figure it
arrival
out.
doesn't sound safe. You
Sawyer's
arrived and like
right.
20 other skeletons came. Nothing about you seems to be safe so far.
You know what?
Well, that's
Very
not really my
fair
fault.
point.
No, come on. I mean, you guys dug me up, right? I mean, it's not all my fault.
No, we did not on that account.
Well,
that
What
was.
did you guys do with those 3
I did.
shovels?
I did.
I woke
Me
up
and
in a
Rodrigo.
box.
I was ready to shoot a fireball at you, but everybody else is standing in the way.
I mean, to be fair, he's a little more cognizant than the other undead we saw there. So, I'd rather not kill people, especially if they're just quote unquote waking up.
He's more cognizant than half the people I knew.
Really? You're flattering me. You don't got to do that.
Bose, did you spend like a lot of time with just dead people, or were you
dead meat
just
people.
surrounded by idiots?
Both.
Hey, Mr. Smolder down there in the corner. You've been kind of quiet. What's eating away at you, Gilbert Grape?
I'm reading over the summons. It says he spends a year in a place called Ventureloom, but I've never heard of this.
You guys can make
Wait,
do
me
you know where
history
Ventureloom
checks.
is?
Yeah, hold on.
You mind if I see that flyer? I mean,
Of course, here. I've looked at it long enough.
Thank you.
Can I say something real quick?
Hey,
That penguin guy looks like fucking Cody Maverick in a suit. I just realized. The
Cody
guy
Maverick?
the guy from Surf's Up.
I was gonna
that's,
say,
that's Critic and the Cool. That's Critic and the Cool. I remember.
Although I'm flattered that you might think me, as as handsome as Cody.
This is off script. This is me saying it.
I know.
No, this is not my character. I don't think the character knows who Cody Maverick is.
What? Sawyer doesn't know who Cody is? Come on.
Sawyer doesn't have a fucking TV.
You don't know.
Why
that.
not?
He's an artisan.
Yeah.
So oddly enough, Finewin, you did some studying of Velvet before you were sent there, and you know that Ventureloom is the icy wastelands in the northernmost reaches of the continents on Velvet. Yeah, it is a utter wasteland. You've heard that there are ruins of some kind of old civilization there that wound up crashing from the sky, brought down by some great calamity.
Are we like south of it right now? I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Interesting.
Yeah, not quite yet in Ventureloom.
Yeah.
Well, folks, Baggy says as she downs her, third glass of the stuff.
And make me
and
a
taps for a
Constitution
fourth.
saving throw. 3 actually in a row.
Yeah, sure.
As well
But
as
she
Sawyer.
doesn't die. I only drank 1 glass.
I know. You still got it.
7.
Alright, 2 more. Oh, dude, Sawyer.
It was a
Kinda
natural
3
one.
total.
I handle
Or-
my fucking liquor.
Baggy's
You
not.
want 3 total?
Yeah,
Is what you
Baggy's
said?
not
Okay.
familiar with the northern vodka.
He gets more used to it on the second one.
Nice. Yeah, the second one goes down easier, as well as the third. The first one hits you hard though. Like it was much stronger than than you initially expected. However, yes, after that one, you knew what to expect.
She taps for a fourth, and then when it gets filled, she goes, "I would like to propose a toast to my newfound companions."
Y'all got any grub?
Aye, certainly. What you in the mood
Skeleman.
for?
Whatever you got. Sorry to cut you off. What was it? Baggy? Saggy?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You got it right first time. Don't press your luck. Well, as I was saying, I'd like to propose a toast to all of us here. Hey, hopefully y'all don't die. Cheers.
Cheers.
I
Thank you.
think I already did.
I guess in your account, hopefully you don't die again.
I'll take that.
Whoa,
All
big
right.
bagel.
Sorry.
It's a
That's
pretzel.
a pretzel, Bodie.
I don't know the difference. I don't know English. Come on.
Come on, a Bodie.
Yeah, he sets down a little salted pretzel for you. He goes, hey, there you are.
Thank you.
I
So
like
tasty.
to imagine it's.
It's a hard, tiny pretzel.
Yeah, he just sets down one.
I'll have one of those tiny pretzels as well. Thank you.
It's a tiny pretzel and you're a fucking giant human though. Like you just fucking.
Oi, times are tough. Come on.
You see him munch it and it just goes all through his fucking stomach. You just
Whoa,
see
that-
it plop down.
Well, anything else I can do for you? Information, food, company.
I could use another drink.
Certainly. There you
I was
are,
gonna ask-
Slayer.
If there was a library in town.
A library. I
Or any
think
kind of archive.
the temple would be your best bet. They may have a few books up there. I don't think there's a full-fledged library around these parts, but yes, you could try the temple or Crackle and Frost.
Alright. Thank you.
I rolled a 1 and a 3 so far, and then my best roll's been a 15. Let's go, luck.
Not gonna lie, I think I gotta, hit the hay. I guess rising from the grave kind of takes it out of you, huh?
Yeah, I'm feeling similarly
Exhausted.
beat.
I imagine it would. So you may go ahead upstairs.
I have another question.
Aye.
What exactly was Zurgon looking?
Oh, well, the times he came in here, and sat before me. He was awful quiet, but I was able to, catch his attention a couple of times. After all, I don't get anywhere much other than here. So I was curious. He said he was going there to find. Well, how did he put it again? Something new. Said he was tired of this place. And that he wanted something better for it. So he went off and, yes, looked for that, I suppose.
This is all you remember.
Aye. As I said, he wasn't all too much for talking.
I see.
Well,
Excuse me, do you want anything, Horn Man?
who? Me?
No, Sawyer. He's just running into me over and over again.
Ah,
No,
never
not you,
mind.
Hornman. Your horns aren't actually attached to you, I don't think, but they do look cool. I like them.
They are not. Thank you.
Hey, Piff. I'll see you later. Have a good night, man.
Hey, yeah, yeah, you too.
This Fenrir guy really likes otters, huh?
They're his favorite animal.
There's favorite type of LGBT member.
Yeah.
LGBTO. OQ.
You know,
Alright,
you know,
He wants to sleep with the
otters.
otter. He wants to sleep with the otter because he thinks it would be like a stuffed animal.
No. Don't say it like that. It's
Nah,
even
he
the
just-
otter?
He just wants to hang out. He wants to be friends with them. He loves otters. He doesn't even know what an otter is.
Yeah, he just thought it was a cute little thing, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys bedding
The guy
down
next
for
to
the
me
evening?
is... What
Yeah.
the fuck did he say? The dude next door.
Hey, you don't know.
Yeah, we all got to sleep, I'm assuming.
All right, then, as you all lay down and sleep eventually finds each of you, some faster, some slower. I would like to each know your thoughts as you drift into sleep.
Well, Fine's probably like before going to sleep writing on his notes just everything that happened today, which by the way I did on my phone from a perspective of him, by the way.
Yo, dude, definitely
Yeah,
send
I
that
did
to
that. Yeah, so you know, he's just writing stuff down and then heads off to sleep, just thinking about like the task and all that and what he's gonna do tomorrow.
me.
Super focused.
Sawyer's just thinking about the weird sexual tension between Fenro and the otter.
Wasn't sexual. He just likes otters.
I don't know if I'm gonna be thinking that before I go to sleep, but
Yeah, wait, why are you thinking about that, creep?
Yeah, Sawyer is a
No.
freak.
No, he's thinking about it like, what the fuck is going on?
oh yeah,
Finro is thinking about his otter friend, but then, but
As he's falling asleep.
no,
You know,
not
his
as he's falling
otter
asleep.
friend.
He's like, oh, that was a cool otter, and then he walks in and he starts thinking about like, man, what happened? What did he see in that void? Can he remember anything from beforehand?
Who needs memories when he has an otter?
he needs
Yeah.
he has PTSD. I'd probably be
He doesn't remember anything.
a nap so I can actually sleep. If
True. And I do need you to roll me something.
a dice alone. What is it? What's the roll?
Check your bio.
That's right.
Yeah, just give me a straight D20. Or I'd say, shoot, you can, add your wisdom modifier.
So, are there spaces between the plus and the
No, you don't have to put any.
Ooh, 15. So a full night's sleep does find you.
That's why you pray.
Brazen nap. Baggy, what about you?
Baggy's probably gonna just be attending to her equipment, doing some maintenance, making sure the blades are properly sharpened and not dulled off of all the bones. Making sure the scarf is in good condition, and then thinking to herself while she's doing all this, just how long these chuckleheads are gonna last, and sort of bracing herself for what she sees as inevitability that one of them dies at the very least.
One of them's already dead.
Lamau. All right. So
Talking about you, Coleman.
Oh,
Cole's not dead. He's alive. Sort of.
We saw the pretzel in his belly.
Yeah, and
pretzel. I wanted
just-
everybody
it
to
was
know
so
I liked it.
yeah, exactly.
So everyone sleep finds you well. Rodrigo, in the midst of your slumber,
Right.
you awaken here.
Oh, good.
Who's this handsome fella?
It's my dad.
No, it's
Sure, that's
Rodrigo
right.
in the bed.
Hang on, let me see if I can get some good music for this.
That's what Rodrigo actually looks like.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool dad you got there, Rodrigo.
That's my dad.
Yo, you guys have the same dad? You're brothers?
No, they're lovers.
Oh.
Yo, he's
Wait.
got star nipples.
I don't
I just
like
noticed.
Dude,
Wait.
Why does that DMT trip lion griffin have wolves in it?
No, look at
give
the
me one
token of
sec.
the guy. He's got like a star nipple on him.
Yeah, that's
Pasties or some
cool.
shit. Yeah.
You got an issue with it, Aboding?
No, it's fucking sick.
Thank you, it is.
The Monty Python.
Hey, what's up, man?
Again. It's been getting more frequent.
What's shaking?
You know, I'm just trying to sleep.
And that you are. What brings you to my palace?
I suppose it could be about most recent endeavor. Dan has died from an illness.
Yeah.
I read the summons and I tried to help. Guess it's too late.
Yeah, he has fallen and is gone. But that is the way of things. It appears that you may have a part to play in rescuing the others.
There's that danger?
Mm-hmm.
Not what I wanted to hear.
Yeah, I hate to give you, bad news, but, that's the way of, the snooze. Just a little joke for you. Anyways, yeah, I'm glad you were able to sleep tonight, man. It's been a hard couple nights getting up to Autoclave.
It was praise to you, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I offer you many well-rested nights. And all I ask is that you spread my message.
Of course. That's why I'm here.
Well, alright. You do know that, this is, the dream realm, so you can dream of whatever you like.
Whatever I'd like.
Yeah? Anything you want, man.
I'm not even sure what that would look like.
Oh, today I was feeling some, multi-headed griffin creatures, and I wanted to be in a little bed, have a little nappy time by the sea. It's a pretty nice dream.
You made those. Why?
I felt like it. And sometimes I can't really control what I create.
Suppose that's a matter of creation. What's that?
Oh, it appears I was thinking of your encounter from earlier. Sorry about that. Anyways.
Let's not do that again.
Right. Again, I'm sorry. My powers, they aren't exactly under my control all the time, since it comes from thought and dream and all that. Oh? Oh, well, hello there. I like dragons.
Is this one friendly?
And it eats you.
Okay.
And you all awaken.
Rodrigo worships a stoner? Holy shit.
It could be interpreted that way, I suppose.
that dude is a stoner. Damn.
Hey, good morning to you, Venro.
I like dragons.
Hey, what's up, man?
So, what
gonna-
hour do you think you lot rise?
Probably. Damn. Just sleep in.
No, just to recover mentally.
Yeah. I knock on this fucking dude's door and just bolt down the stairs.
You knock on the the door with the guy in it.
Yeah.
He
Sawyer's still there.
he creaks open the door as Sawyer's there. It's like, hello, may I help? Whoever's,
Hmm.
um,
I was waiting for my companions. Don't mind me.
right. All right then. Close the door. You hear from that side, like giggling and such from the girls as they burst through the door and run. Start running about all over the place. Oh, girls! Oh, okay, all right, alright, looks like I'm getting up. Good morning, everyone. He plops down next to this guy. Gives him a smooch. Mwah.
Whoa.
Alright, so, you guys needing some breakfast?
Aye.
So, apologies, she would be gone. These two would be gone.
No.
This guy would be gone.
Yeah.
This guy would be gone too. Hey, let me whip up, how does eggs and sausage sound?
I'm good. I'm okay with that.
Sounds grand.
Hey. And he does, he cooks it up for you, brings it back, flops it
Though
down.
if you added some pancakes, it'd be truly a slam.
Give me your best meat.
Well, Elro did say that you guys get what you ask for. And he goes back and disappears for a good 20 minutes, and then comes back with a fresh hot plate of flapjacks.
We got the flapjacks, we got the bacon, we got the eggs, we got the sausage. This is
Aye.
looking like a real grand slam.
Hey, certainly. And Krilligan goes, "Excuse me, do you... I didn't get any pancakes. Those look delicious. Hey, and are you willing to pay for 'em? I could play you a song or something, right?"
Songs don't
Wait.
pay the bills.
Critigan, I thought you owned this tavern.
Aye, up top. He puts up his dwarven hand for a high five. No, I don't own this place. I am simply a patron for the time, doing what I can to liven up the place.
So Krilligan, I'm taking it you're not local, so to speak.
Yes, that would be correct.
All right, that fills in the blanks. I was wondering why I didn't remember seeing you at the funeral, but if you ain't a homebody, that makes sense.
Yes, I didn't know this, what was it? Urgle Wallaby? Yes, Urgon Wenth. Ah, yes, is that not what I said? Oh, anyways, yes. I didn't know him.
Nah, I think you were right on the money with the name, though. Urgle Wallaby, that sounds pretty accurate to what I remember.
Right, and even if it wasn't, it's probably a better name than, what did you say, Urgon Wenth? I should have taken my name instead. Good job, Krilligan the Cool. And he, like, with his flipper, he, like, pats himself on the back.
Is that a violin you got?
Why, yes, it is. Pleased you noticed.
You play any good music with that? I mean, I don't know why you would carry it if you didn't. But
I
you mind
do.
if I hear a little something?
Certainly. I can give it a whirl.
I'd be happy to tip you. I mean, if I had any coin.
He stands up on the table. Ahem. Ha. Ha. Ah. All right.
Is he just playing the violin by like moving it and then just making noises with his mouth?
Yes. I'm glad you picked up on that.
So, how was your sleep last night, everyone?
I slept like a baby.
Yeah, honestly, same.
Also, glad we have a
Alcohol
little
definitely
soundtrack.
put me out.
I slept.
Yeah, wait. I heard you lived here, Sawyer. Why didn't you go sleep in your own bed?
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that too.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm on a job. Didn't think
I know.
would abandon it.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I didn't think it was because you wanted to hang out with your new buddies or anything like that.
What now?
Oh, nothing. You're fine. I understand.
Well, you lot better get to it, yeah?
You guys have
Get to what?
We're gonna head off to Elro's house, probably ask him some questions, and get the house keys of the dwarves. Check out his home, see if there's anything interesting there. That's the plan I have for today, at least.
Hey, the house is open.
His house is open? Alright.
Yes, there's a guard outside of it.
Probably still... Probably still a good idea to pass by the village elder, ask him a few questions before we head off there.
Whose house are we going to after?
The dead dude's house.
You think we should go to the house of the man who
I don't know
recently
the
died of
house.
an illness?
Yes?
Where he lived with said illness. We should go inside the house, is what you are saying.
Yes.
Your funeral.
You gotta figure it out.
Can't
One more
figure it
step.
out if we catch it.
Hey, do be careful.
I'm sure we'll be fine, Sawyer. We got what? 1, 2, 3 people that know their way around a healing spell or two. We'll be fine. You're worrying too much.
I'll make sure not to touch anything.
Plus, I
I'm
mean,
just trying to survive for my paycheck.
I'm already dead, so how much worse can it get, right?
Good
Yeah, I
point.
assume you can't
We can
catch
check out the house first.
Yeah. See,
All right.
even better.
Not like I have much to do anyway.
All right.
Also,
So,
you guys know the meme where it just has the picture of the like black and white, and it just says explicit, and it's like an album cover. That's what I see when I look at Coleman's token,
dude,
What?
True.
because of the X's over his eyes.
Oh.
Oh yeah, put it in black and white.
It just says explicit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coleman's token is a Kanye West album. So,
Exactly.
Fenro.
What if
out
it
of the
actually was?
abyss.
What if it was a furball?
All right. So, does your party gather and venture forth?
Yeah.
Sure.
Should probably head off to the Elroy's house.
Yep.
All
I
right.
am in concurrence.
So, I've only been to this upper side of town. Where is his house?
Follow me. I don't know where it is.
How do you know where it is?
Cause it was described in the thingy. The what we got.
Oh, that's reasonable. You feel, and Sawyer knows it's this way.
I do know it's that way.
No.
As a boat, he goes the other way.
Well, I mean that's
Wait.
pretty in character. It's just like, oh, I know where it is.
And he goes the wrong way.
Oh wait,
I'm
wait.
gonna follow the
This one.
homebody.
This one.
Oh, it's this.
Yep.
Oh,
Mitch's
oh, this is the dead dude's house. I was talking about the mayor or
The elder's house? Yeah.
Yeah, that's because
I
that's
was
the one
thinking
I
the
know.
same
Yeah.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah, I
would
don't
you,
know this dude's house.
Would you like to, apologies, go to Elrose first?
I would
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah, I
Alright,
was thinking
cool.
of Elrose. Yeah.
I
That would be
figured that's
that
what
one.
we were doing.
Go ahead and, yeah, you guys can swing on over there.
Swing.
Swing on in.
One-na-na-na-na-na-na.
You guys rap on the door? One. Oh, 1 second. Here's some fumbling, or rather, it would be 1 second. Give me a moment. Alright.
Putting on his gas mask.
Come on, man.
Wow,
I'm
he
trying.
sounds like he's really behind the door.
Wow, how do you do that?
All right. He appears at the door. He goes, good morning to you.
Good morning. Sorry to disturb you, but
Howdy.
Morning.
I just felt like we had to ask a few questions about old Ergon's before we head off into his house and investigate.
Right, certainly. What all did you need to know?
Who went to his house other than himself in the last few days when he had the disease?
I rightly don't know, but someone did, that's for sure. It was all, yes, it was all cluttered and torn apart when we found it.
So there was a struggle, you think, or?
He died of an illness.
He did die of an ailment. He was in the church, the temple, for a good week or so's time before he passed.
So you're saying he wasn't even at his own home?
Nope. We had to move him. Again, improper circumstances.
Would you say someone broke in after he was out of the house?
I would presume as much.
Interesting.
Was there a guard around that area that we could ask about that?
Well, some in the community do take watches every now and then, but it's not all too many. We have Mila stationed there at the moment, keeping guard. Hoping that, whoever came in there might come back.
Alright.
That's when we would catch him.
Who lives right next door to him? Maybe they saw something.
Yeah. Or heard at least.
Yeah, I heard something. Figure out what time that happened.
Next door. Let me think. I believe it's that... I believe that's Hoff. Yes, Hoff.
Oh, I know that guy. I think.
Yeah, the gravedigger.
Or was
guy?
it Orville?
Yeah.
It may be Orville. I'm sorry, it's morning. After last night's escapade, I put down a few too many.
We all did. What was I gonna ask? When was the break-in exactly to his house? Was it after he passed or before? When he was in the temple?
We only checked his boat after his passing, so it could have been before or after. I'm not sure.
Alright. Which means when you got him from his home, there was no break-in at the time, I'm assuming.
Right.
Very interesting. Does anyone else have any questions before we head off there?
Yeah, I got one kind of an important one, just logistically speaking. So on our little bounty sheet we got here, pays listed as Hundo GP. Is that Hundo GP for the group, or is that Hundo GP per person?
Well, given what had happened last night, I had initially meant for it to be for whoever came, but seeing as though there are more than a couple, I presume we could raise it.
All right. I'll definitely hold you to that, and we can negotiate terms and prices at a later date. But for now, I'd rather keep moving in this accursed cold.
Right. I'd invite you in, but you all have a task before you.
Indeed. Alright. Let's head there, shall we?
All right.
Good to me.
Good day and good luck.
Good day. Thank you.
Day.
Damn, Sawyer, you move quick.
Sure.
He's got the wings.
I mean, he can literally fly.
Oh, true. And yes, and you see this lady.
Oh, hey, it's you. You
Ah,
tried to kill me.
yes.
I guess again, but, you know. What's in the past is in the past, right?
Right. Of course. Yes, I
Good
am.
morning.
I'm Mila. It's good to meet you all properly.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too, Milo.
Nice to meet you. In a
Mila
more
Tenno.
proper setting, Mila. Baggy, we've touched at your service.
Ah, Baggy. Good. I presume you guys are here to, head on in and investigate. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't
Indeed.
mind.
Of course. She steps to the side. I'll be on guard outside as you all search.
Alright.
Be careful in there. I've done a brief search myself, and I didn't come down with anything, so I think you'll be okay. But again, be careful.
Thank you. We'll just head in.
All right. You all may drag your tokens in.
Bazinga.
Well,
This house is a lot smaller when you get up close to it, I swear.
Yeah.
it's a mess.
You'd think somebody so, renowned in the village would have a little bit of a bigger house.
No, it is.
To be fair, he is an adventurer.
Yeah, I guess he
mean-
doesn't need that big of a place.
Smart.
Yeah,
he
if
doesn't-
you're just coming in to, stop and leave again, ain't much you need past that. What, a bed and table?
So, This cramped, dark cabin might have been a cozy place when its owner was alive. Now, an unmade bed stands near a cold fireplace, its mantle hung with the head of some snarling white beast with gray horns. On the other side of the room, a small table strewn with dirty dishes, and set with a dwarf-sized chair stands before 2 empty shelves, whose contents are scattered across the floor. Kitchen utensils, dried foodstuffs, adventuring gear, and a few books, all upon the floor.
I would like to take a look at those books. Anything real just interesting out there?
Ooh, roll me an investigation check.
You got it. If I can find where investigation is located. Let's go.
Ooh, what'd you get?
Yeah! 4!
Let's go!
Oh boy.
Tolgi, yeah, you're, I don't know, what are you distracted by?
She's not big into book learning, so trying to look through books is just excruciating on its own.
Indeed.
What did you say there was other than books, like scattered around?
Foodstuffs, adventuring gear, kitchen utensils.
Can I investigate the adventuring gear?
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to look around for some kind of notebook or somewhere that he write down his notes and stuff. What would that be?
Roll me an investigation check.
Investigation, alright.
Sawyer, you can see
Oh my fucking god.
footprints.
Idiots. Where can I follow the footprints?
Indeed. The tracks lead outside
Which
and
way?
through the forest. This direction.
I'm gonna keep going till you tell me the footprints end.
Sawyer, where you go? And
Footprints.
all right.
I'm still going.
Alright, do you guys all just like peace out? Or I know, real quick, sorry, fine. What did you get? A 5? Oh.
Yeah, natural 2.
Oh,
Let's
man.
go, Bodhi.
Let's go. Welcome to the club.
Oh, although, real quick, come back just for a second, Sawyer. Sorry, I do need to retcon one thing. You do find footprints, but you also see that Ergon's adventuring equipment consists of a silvered maul, a suit of splint armor, sized for a dwarf, bulky fur-lined clothing, sized for a dwarf, a grappling hook, and a hooded lantern.
I'd hit the grappling
hook. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Plop that in your inventory.
Fuck yeah.
Do you do it obviously or stealthily?
Wait, actually I have wings. I don't need it. I do it obviously.
All right, cool. Rodrigo, you're hanging back. Did you want to investigate the head, the books, or possibly the?
I want to try to.
Which thing are you investigating?
The books.
All right, roll me investigation.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. You find a folded receipt used as a bookmark in some book called The Flail Snail and the Turtle.
Do I know what the book is about?
I like that book.
It's a classic children's tale.
Great.
Where it's kind of like the rabbit and the hare, but both of them are really, really slow. So they just stop racing and then go out for tea.
Okay.
Let's see. Not tea, but like they go to like a pond and swim. So the receipt, though, used as a bookmark, is dated 2 months previous and indicates that Ergon sold several Aeorian items found in Ventraloom to local antique shop Pelk Curiosities for 1,000 gold pieces. The items are listed as a dagger, a scroll case, a jade statuette, a quiver of 20 arrows, a silver ring set with a jasper, and 2 black glass vials.
Hmm.
One of these things is not like the other.
What?
Jade statue.
What do you mean? Yes. Well, jade. Yeah, a jade statuette.
Statue made out of jade.
Little figurine. Okay,
Pardon?
I'm gonna follow the
All right.
footsteps. Go.
Yeah.
Did you tell me about it? Because I was in the house with you.
Sure.
Yeah, let's say that.
Yeah.
Tell you about what?
The thing he found.
Oh gosh. Sorry, close your eyes.
I'm blind all of a sudden. Goodness gracious, what happened?
Who's that woman?
Apologies, I forgot to plop that.
I can't see anything.
The woman's still there.
Oh
the-
no.
And there's a
She's on the wrong layer.
She's on the roof.
There's a trapdoor.
Hanging out.
The fiddler on
Why is there a trapdoor in the roof?
I mean, that is a thing that exists. Nick.
No. This isn't a school bus.
I appreciate you guys being understanding.
I
yes,
thought I
you
made it
appear
pretty
here.
clear I did not understand what was happening.
Dang, I'm sorry, Nick.
So, yeah, you just see this old
Whoa,
lady on the
today-
roof. You kids, get out of here!
Why is
Hey.
God damn it, Nick.
Roll initiative.
Sawyer,
Nick casted the mirror image.
Nick, you're not the Echo Knight.
Oh.
There's not enough if you're asking me.
He's practicing his Naruto shadow clone
I
jutsu.
didn't know I could do that.
You
Yeah,
can.
just in case you do mirror image and shit. You know?
When Midge isn't looking, I'm gonna try to slowly fill up the grid.
Oh boy.
Just
Oh,
sneak in another
windy.
meter.
Wimdy.
Alright, what do you guys do?
The steps lead to the house, right? Whatever this is.
I go and knock on the door.
That it does.
Oh,
That it
Go
does.
rap on the door.
Look through the window.
Oh, you go to look through the window? One person is
I'm
rapping
assuming
on
there's
the
a
door.
window.
Yeah, Sawyer
There
already.
I'd say over on that side. So Sawyer raps on the door.
And Ro raps on the window.
So the snow-covered cabin looks peaceful and quiet from the outside. Its windows are shuttered, and a steady stream of smoke pipes out the chimney, indicating a roaring fire within. So, Fenro, you find shuttered windows. You cannot
Damn.
see through. When there is a knock at the door, you hear, "What is it? Who's there?"
Hey,
Sawyer.
Sawyer?
From the village.
I don't know a Sawyer.
I'm the #1 repairman in the village.
Okay.
I thought you might need my services. You could just open the door. I could help.
Roll me persuasion.
Interesting. Oh.
-1.
Yeah.
I have
10 out of a
eight.
-1 isn't too bad.
She
That's
goes.
everything else is positive.
She
God, I
goes.
am the fucking face of the party. Goodness.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Next
even
time-
close.
Yeah, next time you should be the one. You're mad silent. You shouldn't be the one talking up. Oh.
He's
Persuasion
had a
checks.
hard time catching up with you guys. Keep in
True
mind,
persuasion.
short leg.
And she goes. I don't need anything fixed.
Oh, but sir, have you seen the outside of this cabin? Goodness gracious, just the weather damage out here is absolutely abysmal. Oh my goodness, I don't know how this thing is still standing. I mean, you just look at the lattice work, it's just real just oof. My grandpappy's farm, the barn used to start looking like this, and about maybe 2 days after we noticed it was getting this bad, it fell apart. And so, believe you me, sir, you do not want that happening to you. Sawyer here is come here out of the goodness of his heart, out of his caring, and he just wants to see if he can help. I'm sure you'll not regret in the slightest letting us in.
All right, roll me
Yeah,
persuasion, Sawyer.
Meanwhile,
Oh, yeah.
Sawyer's just multiplying.
See, I got
Oh
shit
my
lucky
god!
today.
Oh.
Natural 2!
Oh my god. Okay, someone
No,
else
that's
just
I haven't rolled above a 10 except for once. Every
Same.
roll I've had has been below 10 today.
That's
Can one of my
rocky,
other
man.
Sawyers try?
I can.
Someone wanna assist me so I get advantage and get to roll again?
Well, I did say, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I guess.
Is that my assist?
That's not enough. You already rolled your own persuasion. Does somebody else
assist.
help?
I'm looking. I can give you a D4.
No, you can,
Guidance?
help action is a thing you can do, Cole.
Help action.
So help action, essentially you're helping assist the person trying to make a skill check or in combat and attack, and basically in one way or another you help them out and would, mechanically speaking, give them advantage on a roll. So in combat that might be like distracting a person. Outside of combat that might be, you know, reading a book or some other way that you could help them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this scenario, it might be extra, you know, terminology or something to help sell the sales pitch, so to speak. Anything you can think that would help sell the sales pitch.
I can break down the door.
Not very persuasive.
That's
Well, we
I think
already-
a
I
little.
don't
That
think
would
we're
be its
getting
own
anywhere.
action.
And I want to see what's inside this house.
I
I'll
can
assist
throw
by
rocks through the
breaking
window
that.
and be like, "Your window needs to be fixed."
I mean,
Rodrigo, you said you
yeah.
could.
Actually, you
Do
could.
you?
You could sneak around.
Is no one gonna?
I mean,
No,
No one's gonna help. Gotcha.
Someone help. We're not
I'll
kicking down
assist.
this door.
We're not kicking down the door. I'll assist.
All right. How do you do it? Do you just like mention knocking down the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, we could just kick the door down.
What the fuck?
The door is.
That's
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's-
right.
It's
This
not like it's
door-
very hard. It's alright. I mean,
Yeah.
look at it.
This door is in such shoddy repair. My associate here could probably just knock it down with a swift kick.
Would you
I've
like to
almost knocked
see?
it down 3 times already.
What?
Shoot. All right, I'll
Just
take it.
looking at
Baggy, make one more.
There we
Let's
go.
go.
14.
Very
All we gotta do.
persuasive.
So you hear from inside, Sir. Funny.
Uh-oh.
Fear not, I'm coming. And you hear,
hey guys,
Is she throwing out?
She
Like,
sounds
No,
sick.
that was
like
the
the-
door unlocking.
Yeah, like the
Oh.
door unlocking many
That's
many
why I
locks.
came to- That's why I came to fix it.
Starts beatboxing at the door. And it just opens on
It's
its
Thanos from the beatbox battles.
Door
Let me
Yeah.
show you how to
busts open.
scratch it.
See an old lady with gold chain. No, I'm just kidding.
You see Thanos.
Get from the side. Hold up.
But you do see
I don't see anything, Mitchell.
bam,
Bam.
bam. This lady opened the door. She says,
Oh,
"Pardon me. I still don't need anything repaired, but I have a feeling that that's not what you came for."
yeah. That's not what we came for. But are you alright, man?
I do fix stuff, by the way, if you do need something repaired. Just saying.
And she
Why is that one
shivers.
tree not snowy?
Yeah, come in.
I just saw that going.
Oh. That's not the tree, that's the ground around the tree, dingus.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
Lock device.
All right, so
I
entering,
like that bear.
the
Why-
heat in the small cabin hits like a hammer blow. A
Ouch.
table set with neatly stacked dishes, tools, and utensils stands at the center of the room. The smell of a simmering soup comes from a pot hanging inside a roaring fireplace. Another fire burns in an iron brazier at the opposite end of the room, filling the cabin with a smoky haze. Shivering at the end of a bed near the brazier. Apologies, she's over here.
I walk in.
Is a
When I walk-
dwarf wrapped in blankets as she sits back down, wrapping herself up. You can see,
Hey.
and you saw this just as she opened the door, bulging black veins streaking across her face, neck, and hands.
When
Hey, I got a
walk-
quick question for you, Mitch.
What's up?
Is it a brazier or a brazier? Because those are two very different things.
Shoot. Oh, I probably pronounced that wrong. Is a brazier.
A brazier is gonna be like the little sconce torch thing. Brazier is a old-fashioned term for bra.
Ah.
Well.
Brazier is a portable,
Yeah,
She
dude.
just got iron bras with
Brazier
fires
is
in
a
them.
portable heater
I
consisting of a pan.
kinda
for- or
dig that
stand for
canon,
No,
holding
man.
that's
light.
pronounced brazier. Brazier is an old term for a woman's bra.
I'll tell you what. Let's
No, it's the same. Wait, brazier. Hold up. I think it's.
let's say
Oh.
that the brazier that she has, it's two. Like there's two brazers side by side, and they're kind of bra-esque. If you looked at them from a specific angle.
When I walk in, I immediately look around to see if there's anything off.
Make a perception check.
Where that at?
That's alright.
With a 12 perception, you hear something from under the bed. Kind of like
What?
Oh.
Like some sort of gremlin.
Hey man, I'm hearing some weird noises from your bed. You mind if I take a look?
sure.
Might be a little creaky.
Baggy with a 14, you can tell these are there's wolves.
Oh, doggos.
All her dogs.
Why are there wolves
Ma'am.
on your bed?
Pardon my asking, you wouldn't happen to have any, like, cute pups laying around, would you? I swear I'm hearing some, and It would just mean the most to me if I got
My
to see some
goodness,
cute
look at
little
these little
ones.
guys.
Can I tame the dog?
You see them come out, and at first they're, and then Tolgi, sorry, slip of the tongue, old lady. I mean, you know,
Old lady, yeah.
She would introduce herself and say, "I am Tolgi. Now, sorry, Iro, Jira, enough. Calm down." And they
One
go.
of those, in a really strange way, kind of reminds me of my uncle.
What?
Uncle?
Yeah, that one, Iro, I think his name was. Yeah, kind of reminds me of my uncle.
Lamau.
I got the joke immediately.
Well,
Friendly little guy.
Perhaps they had the same color hair or fur, perhaps.
Yeah, I think that's probably it. He was a little
Strange.
bit of a woolly booger, as they say.
Mitch, I would like to steal a dog.
Excuse me. Steal.
Good luck.
I would like to
food on the
pocket
table?
a
I
dog,
want
a puppers.
one of these dogs.
Like
I have
any.
rations. I will lure him out of the house.
Is there any like food or meat on the table?
That I can feed the dog.
Yeah, I would say so.
I like to feed
Can
the
I grab
dog.
a piece and give it to this dog in front of me?
Or actually,
Can
I'll tell you what. In the soup, there's little bits of meat, but probably none on the table.
I
Okay.
reach into the soup, bring out some meat, and give it to the dog in front of me.
You take
I feel like
you take
I
1
have
point
hellish-
of fire
I have-
damage.
I have hellish resistance.
Oh, all right, never mind.
So
Shoot, that's actually yeah. You reach in there and it aids with like your blacksmithing and stuff. Because you can resist relatively large amounts of heat.
Yeah. And I give it to the dog.
Oh, it
I
immediately
just
like
want to say,
laps it
and
up.
this feels like the start of an Always Sunny episode, and then we're about to get the cut in with the title card, and it just says the gang murders an old lady.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm down for that. Mitch, is there any way this woman abuses the dogs?
Oh, damn.
Mitch, can I check the dog for any scarring that would show for abuse?
Sure,
Oh my
make
fucking
a
God.
perception check.
Can I plant scars to make
You're
this-
rolling. Those rolls, dude. Natural 18.
Scars
Just 'cause you
apparate
rolled
on the dog. No, I'm just kidding. No, these dogs are well fed, fit,
Does the
strong
dog
looking.
Does the dog seem happy though?
You do recognize that these are wolves.
That,
The wolves try to eat the bones that they can see through my skin.
I think this one here,
as it's inching closer.
Gyra, yeah, it is kind of just like that thing where a dog will like inch its way towards something that it wants, even though it knows that it probably shouldn't or isn't allowed to. It's like taking glances over at Tolgi and then back, and is like going back and forth until it just inches close and like it just places like its mouth around your ankle.
After munching a variable amount of Finra's bones, they'll have it tamed.
I would like to pet the dog.
All right, roll me a pet check.
It is a wolf.
This is just the Nintendo dogs now.
Oh yeah, animal handling. I mean it receives the pets. It's not a hard thing to do.
Just a DC.
Hey,
of
Fenro, what are you trying to do?
I pet this dog as well, but I pet it better than Nick.
That you
Way
do.
better.
You know the spot. It starts like thumping the ground.
Does it stop trying to eat my bones now?
Yes,
Because
it
I've
absolutely
shown I
does.
am a friend.
Can I use Fenro to bait the dogs outside to take them?
Tolgi goes, ahem.
I don't even care about the money anymore. I want the dog.
So, Togi, was it?
Yes.
How much
What?
for the dog?
Oh,
How
All right,
much for the
Sawyer.
blast?
so
Damn it.
we can talk about this.
Sorry
later.
about him. He's a little animal crazy. I mean, I am too. But
Every
what are
time
you
I do an
doing out
animal-
here?
It's understandable.
I'm the-
They're adorable.
Right? Aren't they? I love these little guys. But what are you doing out here in this little cabin all by yourself?
Well, I make a persuasion check.
I
Cole?
rolled 3 5s in a row.
Ooh.
You see, she quiets up a little and says, Why do you need to know?
Oh, I'm just curious. I was, didn't seemed like it would be lonely out here.
It is. Though I have Gyra and Iroh.
Yeah.
You
But, I mean-
had.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
My God.
But I mean, don't you ever go into the town or anything? Also, aren't you a little... everybody else has been very concerned about my skin condition. Why aren't you? You seem pretty calm about it.
Make another persuasion check.
Ooh.
Ooh. Bingo da.
He persuaded her that he is, in fact, very
Dirty
translucent.
20.
She says,
I have a skin condition.
she says,
You convince her you have vitiligo.
she says, oh, well, what does it matter anyways if you're dead or alive, or if I'm dead or alive? I'm on my way out anyway.
Out? Wait, where do the dogs go when out?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you mean by on your way out? I mean, you don't
I'll
look bad a lot to me.
survive.
The black veins.
You do have... Whoa!
Hey, I'm back.
Yeah,
I think I found the start of this sickness.
ma'am, when did you get this whole everything you're dealing with right now?
Black veins and coughing.
Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Oh my God! I'm being assailed. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. That wasn't a.
Sawyer, are
actually
you
in
gonna be
character.
jealous when I can actually do that?
Yeah.
Probably a little.
You cast mass
Everyone
disguise
gets
self.
beat.
All right, so Tolgi says, well, I came down with this sensation, these veins, not long after I went to Ergon's to see if, there were any pickings left over.
So,
Yeah.
Well,
when did you do that?
Let's see. After they took him to the temple, I took notice. And, I went not long after that.
So did you know that they held a funeral for him? I think he had something pretty similar to you going on.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
exact
he
same,
did die
actually.
after all.
yeah.
I saw his
Unfortunately.
state as they took him over there and guessed as much.
So, what did you? Sorry, got some gunk in my real life throat.
Oh,
Oh,
Anyway,
Becky, do you
okay.
have it too?
No, out of character gunk.
I know.
But anyway, So, what did you grab exactly from his house? Don't worry, I ain't here to narc. I'm more here to see what got you into the predicament you seem to find yourself in.
Well, I am a part of an organization, you could say. My sister and we jump on opportunities, you see. I knew Ergon had come back from Denier with treasures, so went over to find whatever I could. And Sawyer, you had seen this previously
Which
with your
one?
perception check. with your many eyes, how could you miss it? You saw a sheathed dagger at her waist under the blankets. And she pulls out this ornate dagger and says, "I found this hidden under one of the planks, floorboards. I figured it might come in handy, but now suppose it won't."
Dang, how did I know it was the weapon?
Yeah, do you suspect the dagger is behind this disease, or?
Is the dagger
you-
behind the
Can I
disease?
investigate the dagger?
Yeah, did you do anything outside of just pocketing, so to speak, the dagger? Any like cuts you may have gotten, anything similar to that?
Put it in anywhere you shouldn't have put it in.
Excuse me?
Sawyer, how have you not
You
lost
know.
your job yet? All you're trying to do here is steal a dog and making... I don't even know how to put it remarks.
I can investigate the dagger and probably find something.
I
Be careful with that, Sawyer.
I got gloves.
you can make an Arcana check for me.
I
Ah,
do want to.
you recognize this with your knowledge with working with such magical items. You see, or just with what you've studied, rather. You see that this is a +1 dagger, a very fancy, ornate dagger with a black hilt, black iron hilt, and a black blade as well, with small gems encrusted into the base.
There's like no like curse or anything on it.
You sense no curse.
Interesting.
How much for the dagger, ma'am?
Oh, keep it. I don't need it anymore.
I mean, she's about to die.
So, ma'am, I'm still trying to piece this together. Did you get any cuts from the dagger, or was there something else you're not quite filling us in on that caused the affliction you are suffering now?
Couldn't have been the dagger. There's no magical properties about it at all. No curses, no nothing.
Well, as I opened the floorboard, some kind of puff of, or rather spray of liquid and vapor came shooting out at me. Normally I do better at sensing those kinds of things, traps, but I fell victim to it. What's curious is that now I've come down with the same ailment as Ergon. So either he was stupid enough to fall for his own trap, or he must have used something from Denier.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, did you happen to see exactly where the puff came from, or was it just a sort of unremarkable tube? Was it a unique device? Something to be on the lookout for if we are to go snooping back around there.
You could look for it again. Yes, it was simply a vial connected to, a nozzle set by wire to go off if someone lifted it.
And any more distinguishing characteristics about this vial?
Yes, it had some kind of black liquid within it. Just a smidge, a remnant of what it sprayed out.
Gotcha. I think we're getting a little bit of the puzzle starting to piece together. Well,
Yes.
The question becomes,
How old are the pups?
assuming Ergon didn't get it or didn't fall for his own trap, seasoned explorer like him, that would seem unlikely. Why would he set up a trap with the same affliction that was killing him? That's the part I don't rightly get.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Guaranteed that.
The last thing that first, the pups are, I think when I found them, they were about 4 months, so let me see. She's like counting on her fingers after so many
20 days.
Days and days, probably 4 seasons.
Oh, they're little babies.
Yes, just now grown in their fangs. The last thing I'll mention is perhaps my sister may know more about it.
Who's your sister?
Your sister has more dogs?
Not dogs. My sister is the head of this faction of the organization I'm a part of. She was the one who...
Can we take away Nick's permission for tokens? I'm trying to actually see the map, and this is kind of beyond.
It's literally covering everything. I don't know where I am even.
I'd like to not have to do that. Nick, it appears that it is affecting the others' enjoyment of the game, so please cut it out.
Alright. Sorry, didn't want to interrupt you. It was just getting a little bit much.
It's okay. Feel free to speak up anytime. Yeah, anytime something like that may be a bother. I was going to say something myself after too long.
I thought it was funny.
Once it hit 20, that was a bit much.
Once it hit, I couldn't see anything, and half the cabin was Nick's. It was a bit much.
Yeah.
Nick, don't get me wrong. You heard me chuckling. It was funny.
It was very funny. I know.
She continues and says, yes, we came here of the Aramid faction of our organization to steal anything coming back from Denier. Specifically, didn't think that that it would.
You don't think? Huh.
They're held up in Crocus Cave. Anyone local would know it.
Your faction?
Right.
Yes.
Is your sister there or in the cave?
She ought to be.
Alright.
So, just really got one last question for you. More just looking for information. Can you fill us in a little bit? You've been really, I guess nebulous would be the term, about, your faction. Really not going anywhere deeper than faction. Is this some sort of thievery syndicate or something a little more designed for
Rival adventuring league.
agency, like investigation, study, protection thing? I'm just trying to understand what I'm going to be walking into if we do go to that little cave.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion.
You got it, boss man.
Please, God, don't be
Boink.
fucking... Okay.
All
That's
right.
all right.
With a 14, she looks to you and says, "The Golden Tail. Ever heard of them?"
I'll be honest. I essentially was just
Julia?
born yesterday, so no.
Fenro, real quick, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
At the mention of this name, you fall backwards, tripping over the pup,
No.
and land on your back.
Uh-oh.
Be wrought by a vision.
How'd I get there?
Of oh gosh, what in the world?
Oh, man, your second character token is distracting me.
Yeah.
I moved the wrong one. Yeah.
I deleted the other. It's okay.
Yeah. I was just trying to move the other one off this way.
So you fumble backwards as you are wrought with a vision. You see another Firbolg dressed in shimmering golden armor. You see another figure, a golden Dragonborn. They're speaking with each other in an alley. And you grow very, very scared as you hear what it is they're saying, but in this vision, it's muffled.
Ooh.
And then,
Oh boy.
just like that, you're back on your back, just as you were in the coffin, and breath returns to you.
I
You alright?
take the time to pet the dog as Fenro rudely stepped on its tail after falling backwards.
Indeed, and the dog responds and goes,
All right, I just had a vision.
A vision?
Yeah, I saw a man in golden armor.
a Firbolg, not a
A
man.
Firbolg. I mean, it's a man.
Well, yeah, a humanoid. I guess. Sorry.
Yeah.
I won't get. Sorry, I won't get
You're good.
caught on the details.
Another Firbolg, like me. In golden armor and a Dragonborn, I think. They were talking, but I couldn't hear anything they were saying. It was muffled. I think. I think the mentioning of whatever. Yeah, I'm good.
I apologize. Does your friend normally fall over and spasm like that?
I mean,
first
to be
time.
fair, we met him yesterday, so could be a common occurrence. We'll kind of have to just, I guess, keep an eye on the poor feller.
For all
I'm
we
guessing
For all we know, he really likes coming out of 10-foot holes.
Hmm.
I'm
I
guessing
see.
your organization has
It
something
happened
to
to
do
be
with his past.
I hit the dog.
Oh.
Somebody give me
Natural one.
inspiration.
I mean,
I'd say
to be
since
fair,
Sawyer
He got a
is there
nat 1
next to
and a
you,
nat 20.
we can take that nat 20.
Let's go.
As you
That's me like standing up and like being stressed out and petting the dog to like de-stress a little bit.
And as Gyro could sense that like it was an unnatural occurrence, you know, he was startled, but it knows that you didn't mean it.
to be fair, in 5th edition, nat 1s or nat 20s on skill
matter in
checks
skill
are
checks.
not automatic success or failure. So even
all
if
the
you
numbers.
roll a nat 1 on a skill check, if your modifier is good enough, you can still succeed.
Yeah, if you're a
snap.
rogue, you'll still succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time nat 1s and nat 20s actually mean anything outside of a high or low number is combat, where they're a guaranteed miss or guaranteed hit.
Yeah. And the crit.
Yeah, crit if you get a nat 20. Ugh,
Well,
just a fun little thing. Sorry.
here's the. I'm going to say the name again. Are you going to fall over again?
I don't think I will. I'll be good this time.
Golden tail.
Ah!
Golden
Stop!
tail.
I got the point.
Goes up like a sleeper agent, except instead of waking up, he goes to sleep.
He is a sleeper agent, then.
Yeah.
He goes to sleep.
That's the first time I've seen you actually smile since we got here, so that's something.
Well,
So do I have that dagger now?
Sawyer has it. Yes.
Oh, wait, you say it was +1.
Yes, indeed.
So how do I put that? I'll go in.
It'd just be a dagger, which is going to be the straight 1d4, and then you have bonus on it of +1 to hit and damage.
Okay. Can I just like replace the dagger I already have with it?
Yeah.
Bet.
So when you're setting up the attack, it's like it should be attack dex +0 normally. Right. Just change that to +1. And then for damage, it's 1d4 plus dex +1.
Yeah, and then how do I put in for the hit?
That's what I'm saying. The attack is the 2-hit. Yeah.
Oh, dex +1 plus proficient.
Yep. And then damage plus dex +1.
Bet.
That little 0 box is just going to be a 1 on those two.
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Nice.
So, can I roll a history just to see if there's anything Baggy would know about Golden Tail
Absolutely.
as a society?
Anyone is yeah. All of you are welcome to give that a shot.
Yeah, I'm proficient.
What am I rolling?
He's 30.
14. I think that's one of my highest rolls this session.
Hey. Disco.
Ooh, 22.
Gosh, Vineland did his homework. Goodness.
He apparently likes that a lot from what we've learned of Fine. He didn't get out much.
Yeah.
You said history?
Mm-hmm. Oof.
Yo, I'm fucking dumb.
It honestly makes sense because he's a bookworm.
You've only ever
That's literally
been
one of his
out
features.
to Armid.
I know more than you, and I fucking woke up yesterday.
Yes, and there's that memory, Fenro. I'll start with you. You recognized that the golden dragon born that you saw is you get this feeling that was the golden tail.
Yeah.
That he is the golden tail, as in the leader. you're unsure of why you felt so much fear and betrayal in that moment. But yeah, you have a feeling that you've come across the Golden Tail before somehow.
Yeah.
Finewin, you yeah, you did your homework on certainly the capital of Velvet. Of pretty much the entirety of the world. The center of the world is known as Abalance. And within Abalance is an underbelly of Abalance known as Imbalin. And within Imbalin is where the Golden Tail was born and formed by this mob boss of a big golden dragonborn who runs a syndicate that works all over the globe in various parts and factions that is spread from Imbalin onto other reaches of the world. Their goal is to thieve and murder if they must, and basically do organized crime. They are a big crime family. And I would say, Rodrigo, you've heard of the Golden Tail, especially being from Abalance. You've caught wind of them doing some things, but your mother and father might have even mentioned them and said, "Stay away from those Golden Tail members. They're bad news." And Baggy, you I believe you've met one of their members before.
Ooh.
Who that is, I would let you decide. But you've come across one before. Maybe you even ran with that person for a bit, or maybe did a job with them or something.
Probably.
Don't know exactly what your history is.
Temporary
But
travel partners. She's
Yeah.
not really one to stick down very much a nomadic sort.
Baggy is that person.
Right on.
Bah.
And then Sawyer, yeah, as I said, you got no clue.
I'm a fucking idiot. I'm focused on the dog.
And hey, that's no bad thing. So, she says, yeah, yes, the Golden Tail. Halil and I were in charge of this faction, mostly Halil. More of a foot soldier, so to speak. Was.
Did you say Halil?
Yes, my sister. She sent me to Urgons and then Pelks to find what I could. Steal what I could. And I gave most of what I had found to her. Oh God.
Right.
And you see her eyes widen as she looks down at the veins, the black crawling veins, and says, "Oh God, Halil. Oh no."
Well, that's our next stop. In case
You alright?
You see Iroh walk up, nudge against her.
So just spitballing here. Let's say we manage to find a cure, remedy, something to help combat this affliction for you. And I'm assuming, by the way, you're reacting your sister too. How much would such a thing be worth for you?
It'd be worth our lives.
Well, yeah, but like
much are your
monetarily
lives worth?
speaking,
I'll tell you. I'll
I
tell
work
you.
in very real world concepts, ma'am.
Now, to be fair, given that I came back from the dead, how much is
Yeah,
a
what
life
he
really
said.
worth?
You cut out for a sec. Sorry.
Oh,
I think my computer
that's-
just crapped itself.
Oh,
or
No,
something.
that was
no, it was everybody.
Cole.
That's why I said that's what I said, like he said.
I said, given that I came back from the grave, how much is a life really worth?
I see. Well, both Ulil and I have.
A lot, let me tell you.
Built
I
up.
mean, I didn't like being dead.
Oh, right. Ulil and I have collected and brought upon ourselves much wealth. We're getting old, so it's soon going to come time for us to retire. If you were to cure us, we could pay you in the thousands.
Well, sounds like I'm gonna be making sure you get the medicine you need, ma'am. If there's one thing you can count on little old Baggy over here doing anything. Going to great lengths if great amounts of wealth are at stake. So, count on me. I'll get this sorted for y'all.
It's fortunate that we met then.
Fortunate indeed. I'd ask you to shake on it, but I think you best save your strength.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I don't really want to touch you right now.
Understandable.
Also, please forgive my traveling companions for their, let's say, lack of decorum.
Hey, I can fix any problem for the right price. More than just magic tools.
Can you fix your manners?
I said any problem. Thank you very much.
Sawyer, so since I saw that that you very much wanting to bring one of these pups along.
Yeah.
And with Fenro's pretty darn good animal handling checks popping through, both of you may make persuasion rolls, or one can make a persuasion roll with advantage. I'll let you decide.
I'll do the roll since I want the dog.
Um,
I'm also -1 in persuasion.
I was about to say, do you
Yes,
want a
let's
better
go.
chance at succeeding, or do you just want to like
Have it
roll
for
this
yourself.
on your own?
Well, Coleman, what do you want to do?
I also want to see Nick roll.
Cole, are you here?
I've been making myself mute so I don't talk over people, but I mean, I have been petting this dog and being friends with this dog, so
Yeah, that's why I feel like if you roll, you'll take the dog.
yeah, I mean, he's my friend.
I mean, there are 2 dogs.
There are 2 dogs.
I
also.
do want this one right here.
Okay,
All right,
you'll both be making your own rolls then.
All right. Okay.
Balls. Oh, balls.
Better than Coleman's.
Balls.
That's fine. The dog. You know what? I didn't want to take both dogs at the very least.
I want to persuade the dogs to definitely not go with Sawyer.
If Jenny fails that, do I get the dog?
Same.
If Jenny fails that, do I get the dog?
I mean, we tied, so it's a moot point.
Both of you make me one animal handling check, real quick, for future measure. Okay. Cool. That was just for me, the DM. Don't worry about it.
Every time I try to pet at something now,
It just bites you.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know if the dog's like.
I mean, to be fair, Sawyer is intimidating. He's a spooky red man with horns and big old bat wings.
Well, okay, the bat wings are weird, but hey, everything else. Is
And
fine.
Fenro is
Can I
made
try
of
now?
bones, and
Can I try to
dog
bait-
love bones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was about to say that's
Dogs
just
with
cool
rations.
for dogs.
Mitch,
What's up?
can I use one of the rations to try to bait the dog?
Nick, you didn't get a dog. I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like there's a point.
This is
where we
this is
just
what
got-
happened last time when we raided the animal shelter. Nick
Yeah.
would not leave unless he gets a pet. Just go.
Alas, it is a mute point.
To quote Willy Wonka, "You get nothing. Good day, sir."
I cast
I
firebolt
said
on the
good
lady.
day.
Do you?
No, I do not. No, I do not.
Okay, I was about to say it is something you can do.
If
I
you
was like, I'm not
if you
going to.
tried to kill the old lady, I think Baggy, who is standing
fuck you.
right next to you, would attempt to stop you mid-cast by any means necessary.
You just make me hit the dog.
I mean,
Aw.
any means necessary. She's the meal ticket. The dog's not.
So
Yeah, but I'm not gonna kill the old lady. I would like to clarify, but to be fair, if she was dead, we could just take the money.
We don't know where the money is. You're assuming it's even here.
Yeah, they're
There's a
mafia,
trap door-
so
there's a trap
they
door
probably
right
buried
there.
it somewhere.
They could dig. She got 2 dogs. They can dig.
2 dogs
Well,
that will
where?
most likely be hostile to you if you kill their master.
If I give them enough soup.
Anyway, we need to get out of here before Nick spends the next 3 hours trying to get the dogs.
and
Yeah.
she just tells you like what I just wanted to mention things that you gathered from this conversation. You have about 2 places that are leads currently. Apparently the things were stolen from Ergon's place, yes, but also, you guys remember?
Dave.
Pex, whatever that.
She has
Yeah,
a
and
sister.
2 vials.
P starts with P, whatever that store is called.
Indeed, a place some
Pawn
of
shop?
you passed by on your way in. Wink.
It's a
Oh,
wink,
yeah,
nudge,
yeah.
Wink.
I didn't see it.
Wink a doodle. Oh, true. Fenro, I don't think
I don't know where anything is.
don't
I didn't
think
pay
you passed
attention
by
to
it.
it, so Fine didn't really
The
doesn't know
tavern.
what it is.
That's
No,
all right.
it's
And
a pawn shop.
the other thing that was mentioned was the hideout, yes, of
Yep.
of the Golden Tail.
No, yeah, it was Hideout, Ergon, and then what? It was Pex.
Exotic.
Where's the guy?
I'll help you out. Pelk with an L.
Pelk. I'm not very good with fantasy names memory.
Nah, that's okay.
Jenny, not Baggy.
Yes, yeah, Baggy would remember. It was Pelk's
Yeah.
Curiosities.
Yeah, that's the pawn
I
shop.
knew it was Pet. I didn't.
Oh, I thought you
I
said
don't
porn
remember
shop, and I
posting.
was like,
Oh.
You get that.
that was really
Hey, I mean, if we
weird.
find the bookstore, we can find some poetry. Don't worry about it.
I was like, I'm about to go to a porn shop.
All right. Cool. So I would say yes. Where are you guys headed?
Tibet-ish, soonish.
Bet.
Not Tibet, but
That-
I do have still work tomorrow. Just as a heads up, and we're kind of running late-ish.
Gotcha. We can.
I don't know if I'll be able to really do much more.
This would be a good spot to
That's what
to
I
call it.
was. That's what I was thinking. It seems like we kind of just wrapped up an area. I'd rather not
Move into
boof
the
on if
next
that's
scene.
okay with.
We have a lot of things though right now. A lot of leads.
Yeah, no, we've gotten a lot of progress done. That's the other thing, is it's not
Yeah.
like we didn't do anything.
I
Yeah.
got a new knife.
Didn't get a dog.
I was gonna
Yeah,
leave
no dog,
leave this
though.
like last, I would say, like 5 minutes or so, if you guys want to like talk about the session or ideas or what what you guys feel.
One thing I will say, probably just good idea to figure out what we're gonna start with next time. I think, personally, I think Ergon's makes the most sense since it's literally basically on the way back.
No,
Yeah.
For sure, I want to go check out that vial.
Yeah. We gotta find
Yeah.
a way though for it to not spray us.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Anyone have thieves tool?
Mage hand?
I have a
I mean,
dagger.
mage hand.
Mage hand would work perfectly in this situation, by the way.
Yeah, no, that one.
I
So
would
would
have, I would have
oh.
mage.
you would have mage hand if you cheat? Got it. Understood.
No, I was gonna say I would have had mage hand if I didn't get wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't mean to interrupt you. That's why I stopped.
No, you're good. Yeah. So Ergon next, and then
Let's see.
I think we're making good progress. I do want to say, if we do find a vial, I think, and manage to like get past it spraying, Baggy wants to grab some, kind of try and figure out, okay, how do I negate whatever this goop is?
I drink it.
I mean, if you want, yeah, be my guest. We can use you as a test subject.
Oh boy.
I swear, Nick, do you want to get the Robo Dog? I'm starting to like doubt that. Oh, let me run into combat with 2 HP. I'll let me drink the vial of fucking super
Poison.
magic
Mitch-
aid.
I'm
Mitch
all
just has
for-
me do a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 25, which is above the max I can even get.
No, I'm all for chaotic shenanigans and such. I just want to make sure you know that it is possible for your characters to die.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it any other
if
way.
I did shoot a firebolt at the old lady, did you have anything planned for that?
I do.
The dog will probably attack
I
you.
wouldn't have
Something
said
ready
that
for
you
fighting.
could if unless there was a course that could be taken afterwards.
I'm just gonna assume the dogs would attack you, Nick, if you did that. Protect their owner and all that.
Nick gets so angry he can't get a dog that he kills both of them.
Yeah, because both the
I
dogs.
can't have you. No one can.
Baggy had some good intuition there. Is all I'll say on what might have happened.
Hey.
Are we gonna be returning to the house, or do you just want to keep it a mystery?
You certainly can. It'll be here. You sense that Tolgi is like obviously very, very sick, and very closed off to the rest of the village. So she'll be here.
Yeah, like I was saying, like, are you planning us to have like more interactions with her, or do you just want to keep like what would have happened just a secret?
Well, regardless, we're definitely coming back when I get the cure so I can cash out on that fat stack.
Yeah.
And if she's dead, we can just, try to find the key and go into her trap door.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
There.
if someone had cool thieves' tools, we wouldn't even need a key.
That is true.
Why don't you have thieves' tools? You're a thief.
Oh,
No,
Oh.
I'm a fighter.
I do have
I know you're a fighter, but you like money.
I have,
and
I have thieves.
Yeah, you
shit.
like money.
There's a
I'm
general goods
pragmatic.
store.
That doesn't make me a thief.
If you
Yeah, it
get
does.
gold, you can purchase a
I
thieves kit, I think.
I have
Yeah.
thieves' tools. I do have those.
I thought you did. I was pretty sure Artificer got at least the option for that.
Do I
Oh.
do I get a proficiency bonus in it though?
If you took it as one of your things you were proficient with as artificer when you're building the character.
Like, what would that be? Like how?
Let me check real quick and I can
Wait.
tell you exactly.
Would I take like one of the skills and over that, or would that be its own thing?
So, oh no, you just have proficiency in thieves' tools apparently.
Oh shit.
Proficiencies: thieves' tools, tinker's tools, one type of artisan tool of your choice. You just get those. It's
So
not
as
one
an
of.
artificer, you get that. That would make sense. Is it said like in the rulebook, artificers get proficiencies with like 2 tool sets and then like, 2
Well,
other?
no, I just read off what they got is they get proficiency with thieves' tools, proficiency with tinker's tools, and then proficiency of 1 artisan tool of their choice, and then also the 2 skills from the list.
Wait,
So you get 3 tool proficiencies off the bat.
Ah, all right.
Oh,
Interesting.
it is 2 skills. I misread it as 3 skills before for some reason.
Uh-oh, do you have 1 skill too many?
I did, but I haven't even rolled in the skill. So I
Well,
just
then
got rid of
just
it.
unticky wiki it.
Yeah, it was just nature.
Mm-hmm.
No harm, no foul.
It was animal handling.
He was extra. He was extra in tune with nature today. That's okay.
Yeah.
And it had no mechanical. Okay. I'm gonna just real quick
that is
write down
proficiency.
actual real life notes. Wow.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
but
Book in the
I
thing.
need to get Tinker's tools and one of the artisan tools like on my own though, right?
No, you have. Oh, Tinker's Tools and Artisan Tools?
Because I always
Let me
go with
see.
thieves, right?
Yeah, you get Thieves' Tools for free. As for Tinker's Tools and Artisan's Tools, you do not get those off the bat. That being said, what background did you pick?
I think Wanderer.
Wanderer.
You do have a shop in town, so
That
it's
seems
kinda
weird for the shop in town.
It
Yeah.
was what I had before. It because it.
Is
the
it
closest thing-
Outlander? Is that the one you're talking about?
Might be, but I have Wanderer. Oh yeah, background Outlander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you actually do not get any tools from that. I'm surprised you didn't change that to be like Guild Artisan, given the
Yeah.
new.
I mean, his whole thing is still more of a lone wolf type character, and Outlander is the closest thing I could really find to that at the time.
Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, you would have to buy whatever tool you're proficient in and the Tinker's tools.
Oh, but I am proficient in a musical instrument too.
Yes,
Yeah, let's
because
go.
of Outlander.
Wait, so the
Hey.
language is that by being a tiefling, can I already speak Infernal?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Tiefling, yeah.
So do I add another language on top of that for Outlander, or does that
Yes,
common
yes.
Oh shit. How can I see all the languages?
So common infernal. It's gonna be here. I'll just send you the link real quick because it can be a little convoluted if you don't
Nick,
know.
you better build me rocket boots once you level up in Artificer.
Yo,
Amy?
rocket boot hype.
Yeah.
You better
Where
get
are
Nick
you?
a dog if you want rocket boots.
I'm gonna be proficient.
I mean,
I
Nick
mean,
will
he's gonna have a robot
literally
dog.
have his own robot dog once he
Yeah,
reaches
that is
level
what
3.
I'm
God.
doing.
You think
Oh,
that's gonna be
God.
good enough for this man?
There you go, Nick.
Oh god, I know what's gonna happen.
I'll probably be proficient in Smith's tools.
Nick is gonna turn the dogs into robots.
Nick's actually he's a blacksmith
A
or whatever. He
psychopath.
sucks at smithing.
It's a fucking it's not a robot dog, it's a cyborg dog.
Yeah, like Rex in New Vegas.
Okay.
Can I just speak? Wait, what's deep speech?
That's like water creatures, like
Yo.
krakens, stuff like that.
Well, what do I know about rolling down in the deep? It's either deep speech or primordial. Bodhi, which one?
Primordial is elements, right?
Yes.
That's the one I have, I think.
Yes. Primordial would be like.
I'm gonna tell you the
dialects
languages
are
I
Ignan,
know.
Aquan.
It's best if you pick a language that's not like a thing that I have, because we can just. I mean, if you want to, it's
bases.
okay,
You
but
have like 4 languages, right?
No, I have 4 extra. If that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's right.
I have 6 languages. I have Common, Infernal, which is what you have, like those 2. Then I have Sylvan, Abyssal, Celestial, and Primordial.
Dude,
Oh.
that's wicked.
Because my guy is just
A nerd.
yeah, a massive nerd, and also like it's all like stuff relating to other planes and dimensions and shit, which that's his thing.
Wait, Mitch,
Oh, yeah.
can I, before I choose a language, can I ask, like, what are some of the more common, or at least, like, languages that would be spoken in this world that I might actually, like, see? Does that make sense?
Yeah. So the center of the world is a primarily draconic. Yeah, primarily populated by draconic dudes and dudettes. But over in the north here, Aramid is a coalition of dwarves and elves. So dwarvish, elvish, halfling. You are in the north, so perhaps you might come across like a frost giant or something. But that would be super super rare.
Is there anyone who rolls down in the deep?
Oh my god.
What
Are
does
you
that
just
mean?
trying to make like an Adele reference?
I don't. Adele, yeah.
I mean, there is
Just
literally
deep
deep speech.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah, these speeches is if we're gonna see like a fucking dragon turtle maybe or some shit like that.
Krakens are
I
the
might
biggest
do
stalkers of
I
it.
might do draconic for the practical use, and also because I'm not technically originally from the town, so maybe I'm from an area where draconic is more common.
yeah.
But deep speech would just be funny. I actually just exited the languages. I guess I'm doing draconic.
Cool. That's a solid pick.
Yeah. Between all of us, we know quite a few languages, I think.
Oh yeah.
I actually put Jack a book.
By the way, I'm assuming Mitch.
What's
I'm
up?
assuming Golden Tail is TAL or TAIL, not TALE.
Yeah, TAIL. The golden tail.
I just have language proficiency. I'm
In-
proficient in language.
Entirety of all language.
Should I add my the proficiencies and the tools I have, even for the ones that I don't actually own right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the
That
tools
way-
will go into your items.
Yeah, then that way when you do get them, you can actually just already have it set up.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then for all of them, the attribute, would I use dexterity?
No, query for tools. Because it can change depending on what you're doing with it. Tools aren't hard set. So for instance,
Would that be
if
the
you're
same
trying
for-
to create a new recipe, let's say with like if you had alchemist supplies, that would be something that you would use intelligence for to sort of discern what would be a good combination of ingredients. Whereas like once again using alchemist supplies actually trying to mix the ingredients together to make the potion might be a dex check.
So, but even for thieves tools, like what would I use thieves tools for that wouldn't be for dexterity?
Thieves tools are mostly going to be dexterity, but there's still some times where you might be using the thieves tools in a different way. Tools just in general work best as query. Because who knows? We may not think of one right now, but down the line,
Yeah.
there may be one where we're like, oh yeah, no, that's
I should probably read a little more about Smith's tools so I understand what that actually does.
Yeah.
Expertise. Okay,
Wait, Colin, I'm interested. What languages does Fenro know?
No common.
Wait, and I get Tinker's tools, right?
Oh, I don't have my thing up. I think common, and I think
Yes.
he had like a second language or something.
Oh,
Sylvan,
what
I
if-
believe, from Furbog, but
Yeah.
also I don't know if you
Furbolgs
that still
speak
with-
Giants as well. That's why I asked.
uh
Furbolgs speak Sylvan and Giant.
Oh damn.
And would it
Yeah.
still be query for an instrument?
Because you're a
What?
giant fake person.
Would it still be
Yeah.
query for an instrument?
yes.
Okay.
So
Great
Alberti,
instruments
you,
are
like,
a lot more
slightly
kind of dry.
related to Furbolgs?
What?
Are you slightly related to Furbolgs?
No.
Really?
Wait, what
I
does
thought
that mean?
you were related to the Giants, like the Nephilim,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah, I'm
Luke
really for
Quinn?
Furbolgs, dude. I
Bodhi,
I
not
thought you were
his
talking about in
character.
character, so I was so confused.
Oh no, not in character.
Yeah.
It's real life. Abodi's for real related to Giants.
Furbolgs, dude. Yeah, 417 giant, dude. God, it's so funny as shit.
Oh, whoops.
I mean, I can see with my dad, but then I look at myself in the mirror. I'm just like, yeah, I'm a fucking giant.
Is the
Yeah, like,
golden tail?
They're right.
Did Cole or Finro remember him being an actual golden dragonborn, or just?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
saw what he looked like.
That's interesting. So, Mitch, do follow-up question for you then. Do
Golden
do
Tail is named
dragons
after the
not-
Dragonborn.
what?
The Golden Tail is named after the Dragonborn. His name was Golden
No.
Tail.
I know that. I'm saying, do dragons not follow the standard color system from base 5e in this world?
Yeah, big time no.
Okay. Cool.
And the other interesting tidbit, and you would know this being a part of the world. Some Dragonborn are like half skis, like they, are partly scaled by one and then partly scaled by the other.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the Dragonborn have a different role in this world.
Cool. Yeah, because I was thinking about it when I was like, wait, Mafia boss, but golden.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Although, even if they did, feels though it could still be like twisted
Oh, yeah.
where.
You guys like my
Oh wait,
DZ
I was gonna ask. Does Fino know with the history roll when the Golden Tail was founded?
When it was
Oh.
founded?
Yeah.
Actually, that is a good question.
Yeah, I had that. I was gonna ask that earlier, but then I forgot.
I don't think Finro would know. I think.
No, Finland.
No.
He got that like
Finland.
once.
Okay, yeah.
They
Yeah.
got like 20 something. Yeah.
Finland,
He got a
Finland would
22
know.
on it.
So it is currently hang on. It is currently 834 AP, which is after parting.
Yeah.
You've read that the founding of the Golden Tail was all the way back sometime in the 200s.
Oh
Oh
wait.
my goodness.
And do I know the average lifespan of a Dragonborn?
Yeah, you do.
What is it?
I think, what is it? Let me look it up.
Dragonborns aren't super long lived, if I remember right. In base
Yeah, I think in
5e.
vanilla,
Can
5e
we
is
get
like
rid of Nick's
100.
thing?
That-
He has
that
a
was
lie
bad.
as one of his traits or one of his feats.
That last one was a miss.
That's a lie. I've seen it.
So, Dragonborn,
Yeah,
Dragonborn,
they grow
live up to
quickly.
80.
Yeah, they grow quicker than humans. Like they get to adulthood
Yep.
quicker, but they live to be 80 tops, or maybe more.
Fenro!
Yeah, so,
Fenro!
mathematics.
You guys remember what Patch said?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes a while. Oh my god.
Doesn't know when or where.
Takes quite a while, apparently, about 600 years.
Also, aren't Phobos like, don't they live up for like a fucking long time? Oh my god. Look, and Finro died like when he was like maybe middle aged. Holy shit. Okay, there's a lot of shit. I'm fucking hyped about learning more about Finro now.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, Furbolg reaches adulthood around 30. The oldest can live for 500. Potentially, Finro is from before parting.
That's what I was thinking. He might have actually been part of the fucking parting. Holy shit, Finro is actually just a fucking ancient being with us, just walking around, hanging out.
DM taps
Just
fingers
chilling.
together.
He just doesn't know.
Finro just gets revealed to be a god.
Yo.
I mean,
I
he
mean-
was in cahoots with a god.
Yeah, Patch.
Yeah.
You know his
Bro.
name, right?
Yeah, Patch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
the
no,
thing
Finro does. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because he
Okay.
introduced himself then.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, dude.
I don't
the
even
thing
think
is,
Finro mentioned.
Yeah,
Like,
Finro
I
hasn't
kind of
mentioned any of
purposefully
that.
avoided any of that. I was like, yeah, it just came from this pit.
yeah, no,
that was
that's
weird.
like that's why since like first campaign, fucking Fine had his eye on you. Like that's why earlier he asked like, oh yeah, I want to interview you real quick because something is fucking weird.
And fine,
Because
yeah,
the
you
whole thing
are.
is literally like, yeah.
Yeah, your organization is all about mending things that aren't really meant to be, or fixing
Yeah.
parts and anomalies and such. And Fenro's a bit of an anomaly.
Yeah, that's why I was like super interested. All this shit is like, whoa.
Hmm.
Like especially if you're like in the ancient part of Velvet, then that's even more interesting.
Oh yeah, man. And perhaps we will find out more about.
Oh, what was the
those-
name of the
those
cave?
things as we
That was the
go.
last thing I need to put in.
Croker's Cave.
Kroger's, gotcha.
Uh-oh.
I would never croak at a cave. That'd be a bad place to go.
Yeah, dude. Be rude.
I would
Yeah,
really
exactly.
have found out that Finro died in a cave.
Guys, I gotta take a whiz super
No,
bad.
you're
Yeah.
good. I'm about to go to bed.
Yeah, I think probably all heading out soon.
Okay, right on. If
Thanks for
if
the
you do
sesh,
leave,
Mitch.
yeah, I was gonna say
Short
if,
notice
if you
sesh,
do leave before I get back, guys, thank you for playing in my game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for setting it up.
Speaking
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Real quick, I've heard from Nick and Mitch, Cole, Abodi, Nathaniel. Any of you guys wanna, at the very least, reserve an interested list spot for Return of Lost Sun
Lost Sun.
Archives?
Yeah, sure. Return of manufacturing.
Hey, potentially. As I said,
Yeah, can
the
it be
way
Return of the Greatest? We got Tug, we got Brittle, we got
Yeah.
Manufacturing.
Yeah, the whole gang.
as
Can
I
I
said,
have
this
Bandit back?
No.
I think I may want to
yes,
rework.
but not with the stats.
Oh, come on.
I may want to rework his like character, his mechanics. Like, yeah, he might not be a sorcerer, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no.
The one thing I was gonna say is that for now, I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But, like, if it would be two campaigns going on at once, it might be a little bit much.
Yeah.
But We'll see when
Yeah.
I get there.
No, that was one
But I'm
thing I
definitely
want to
down
ask.
whenever it happens.
Yeah, no.
I'd have to see my-
I would like to have both running similar time, but I know that
Yeah.
can be a lot. Mainly because being able to play while I'm DMing, like be a player in one thing while I'm DMing in another thing, helps me from burning out.
Yeah.
So that would just be best to keep me going as DM is why I'd rather keep, but I know that's not exactly an easy thing to ask for all of you.
Jenny just says DC's really low only for her.
No, that's not what she meant. She didn't mean like DM and play in the same game.
Oh, I thought that's what she said.
No, DM in one game while I'm playing in another one. So at the same time, not same game.
I liked having 19 AC.
Cole, as a fucking turtle, that's literally you don't need to roll
Guaranteed.
anything, remember?
That's
It's
right.
literally just
Natural armor is 17
natural
AC
armor
and then
plus
a shield.
for
You
2
dang
more,
right,
19.
man. You dang right.
That's just turtle.
Alright, I'm gonna go make water.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
You're
Jenny,
back.
my only thing with us on would just be scheduling stuff.
Yeah, no. I know.
Ongoing, because when like with work, because I don't get to choose which days I get off, and when we do open back up for the week, it'll be very inconsistent on which days it would be. So if we get like far into it,
How do nights look for you in general?
it depends on if I'm opening or closing, but most of the time I end up staying late anyways.
When you're closing, when do you typically get out?
It depends, because this year our closing times were technically earlier than they normally were because of COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna try to push that to be later. If they do, I think we normally close around 10 or 11. But the thing is, we have to wait till everybody clears out of the park before we can actually do closing operations, which can take an hour just to get to that. And then as management, I have to go up to the office to do order forms and all of that. So pretty much, if I'm closing on that day, nighttime for that day probably isn't much of an option. But
Gotcha.
I am guaranteed 2 days off per week, so it would just be a matter of me hopefully getting my schedule in a timely manner and just saying which 2 days I have off.
Okay. Yeah, the only issue is Boss Lady's finally getting me set up on a consistent schedule at work, which is great. But the issue run into there is with that's great. I can set it consistent. This is the day, but then it also doesn't give me much flexibility in terms of okay, well, that. I'd have some, but not a huge amount.
Yeah.
And what my days are looking like is Saturday, Tuesdays off. So Monday nights for this I can very easily hit, and then Friday nights or anytime during the day Saturday are going to be open for Lost Sun. Keep in mind though, this Lost Sun won't even be starting till like a month minimum down the line.
Yeah.
So who knows how things are looking at that point. But yeah. Go ahead.
I will say for for how long Scarewinds lasts for, which it lasts until Halloween. Friday nights will be a no for me, just because that is like the only time of the day I can work on Fridays, so I'll probably be scheduled for those. Saturdays, if I get scheduled for a day shift, I can do night. If I get scheduled for a night shift, obviously. Because with Scarewinds, we're open until midnight, and then
what time does the night shift start normally?
For Scarewinds, I actually don't know yet.
Okay.
But I can
Damn, you
say
guys don't care about
shift,
COVID.
The day shift.
I'm telling the CDC.
The day shift ends.
Hey.
We're in the CDC.
Boys
Yeah.
gonna roll
Hey.
up. We're shutting
Anyway, Nick,
Scarewin
you're
down,
saying the
boys.
day shift.
It ends at 7.
Okay. So, yeah, we can potentially, but yeah, once again, this isn't something we got to figure out now for that.
Yeah,
Just stuff to consider. Nathaniel, You're the only one I haven't heard one way or the other. Would you be interested in joining the Lost Sons crew, or?
Not really sure.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Once again, it's long ways off, or bit of a ways, I guess. Not super long ways, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Just think it over. But yeah, also you guys were talking about the main crew and all. Why'd you just send a text message like that, Bodhi?
Thank you, Bodhi.
Anyway,
it's Nathaniel's bio.
Oh. Yeah, so as for yeah, Lost Sons, we'd be doing basically one main through party, which if you guys wanted to do, like, you know, tug, brittle, manufacturing, the ones you really like, that would be the party to make them in. But then, like, every other module, chapter, however you want to phrase it, is gonna be a different party.
Yeah.
So just some stuff to consider. We'll have plenty of times to experiment, play around with characters in that setting, I think, and it'll be fun. But also, don't get super attached to any of the characters outside of the main party, because some of those are going to be meat grinder modules. Just letting you know.
Honestly, I'm really digging the concept there.
Yeah, because I have such a wide out world. I think it would be really interesting to allow you guys to play in it and flesh it out without having to sort of railroad you all over the place. Basically, just plopping you all over the place instead with new parties, new characters. Let you experiment, have fun. Know that, hey, your actions, what you do, can have an impact on the main campaign. But these characters are completely separate things, so you can do stuff you normally wouldn't do with your main characters. I do have one idea where, like, one of the modules, just as a spoiler, to a little wet your whistle type thing, you guys would be like bank robbers.
Yo, let's go.
So it would just be like a small module. It wouldn't be like just a side party that
For-
like maybe would at some point meet up as the main for like a moment.
No, there's definitely the potential for that for some of them. Some of them are like heavily you will die. Some of them are just, oh, this is a side party that's just going to do some stuff and can potentially meet up with the main. The thing is, outside of their module, though, you won't really be playing them again. So minimum for one of those side modules is probably going to be about 3-4 sessions. Though they can get longer than that. And then, yeah, it'll just be basically a whole chapter system like that. And you guys can really just flesh out the world, make it feel lived in, and have a lot of choice and freedom therein.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it'll be cool if we just fought ourselves.
I mean, not to spoil, but that may or may not be a thing at one point or another.
What if we kill our main party character with our side party character?
Well, you wouldn't. In that scenario, they would be DM PCs, so I would be controlling them. Mainly because from experience, it's a little wacky allowing PvP, I will say.
Yeah.
You've got to kind of really set sort of guidelines for that. So it's a lot easier when
same P versus same P.
Yes. Yeah. That's why it's in that situation.
He just stands there in the corner and takes it like a man.
Did I just make my two characters avoid fighting each other at all costs?
Yeah, that's what I was exactly. But yeah, so if we ever do get in a situation like that, and that you guys would control the main party, and I would control the side party. But yeah, so that's just some stuff to, you know.
All my characters are going to be halfling rogues with 20 dexterity. I'm sorry, Jenny.
Well, dang. I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't know you were the only one doing point buy.
Are we doing point buy or are we doing the
Just
roll?
you.
Oh,
Just
me?
you.
You're gonna play rogue.
Is there gonna be a cap on it, or are you gonna let me get up to 20?
You get a cap of
No, there's
3.
gonna be a cap.
Oh, what? Damn.
The thing is with rogues, even if you
Max
don't
you
get
can
like
get
a
in
super
any
high
stat
thing,
is an 8. Racial modifier can get you up to a 10. We just gotta even out the playing field, you know? You're too good otherwise, Nick.
Oof.
honestly though, with
All my
rogues,
stats.
you don't
Hmm.
even need 20 for them to be fucking godlike.
Yeah, no.
Dude, I had
Anyone.
a 20. My first playthrough, I got a fucking 20 on it, and I think I had like an 18 Constitution,
Oh my god, that's just
or not
stupid.
Constitution, Charisma. I mean,
Yeah, that's literally one of my IRLs.
and
He's
like
always
maybe
like that.
Alright.
I didn't put anything into intelligence. I think, I might have had like a 16 or a 15.
Okay.
That's still a lot.
Well,
That's more than
folks-
fine, and Fine's a smartass.
Wait, Jenny,
Yeah.
before you go, I wanted to ask
Yeah.
because I've been watching some Wukuk as well
Okay,
recently.
okay.
Have you watched the Valentine's Day one?
Porn?
Maybe.
It's the one where his girlfriend or whatever walks in on him masturbating.
Oh, to the baby pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, excuse me?
Oh,
Yo,
God.
hold up.
Oh.
So funny.
What
Hey,
show?
yo.
Why does Kid You Know? Oh,
Yeah,
it's such a
in
good
general.
show.
Oh, I see.
This
Okay.
is so fucking funny. The punchline's actually so good.
It's a great one. No, I love Wukuk so much. I'm so happy
guys-
every
like-
episode
like,
is
if it was
on
just-
fucking YouTube.
If it was just him jerking off to babies, I'd be like, whatever.
I would be a little concerned.
That's the thing. It's a awful comedy show.
so
It's so good.
Coleman, what
There's
did
one
Rokuro
of the-
say again? Doesn't matter how bad the person is. I'd just be like, cool.
Yeah. Exactly. Why is it like an ad for something?
God.
It's a box of stupid. That's all I'll say.
Oh, it's so great. No, it's legitimately really good. One of my favorite skits was
I like the baby talk or the kid. What's his name? Talks to kids.
Oh yeah, Trevor Talks to Kids. That one's so good. That's an early one too, but it's really good.
Actually, that didn't happen.
Yeah, no, back during the 80s, there was this thing called the Cold War, and so to beat the Ruskies, we faked the
It's
moon
funny.
landing. And it just evolves into all the other conspiracy theories, 9/11 truthing and all. Oh, it's so great.
Don't worry about the.
baby pictures.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, everyone. I gotta be
thought
up at
you-
like 6:45, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
head
you can
on.
see it.
I
Yeah.
thought she was saying like the baby that she made for a second.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
why I forgot that she was a baby
Never.
at one point.
See you, man.
Love you guys
Have a good
bunches,
sleep.
and
Love
Oh,
you.
you're
Good
good.
night.
sleep
Yeah.
tight. Peace.
Man.
Well, yeah, that's session 2. Man, that was so good. I gotta say, I was a little unsure of what to do with the moment with the deity Nap. I think it went well enough. I want to offer up something more substantial, but I wanted to at least make contact there. And he got a good enough roll. That's why that had happened. And the scene with Tolgi, so good. The revealing of certain key parts of the world and certain key parts of the mystery. It's coming along so well. And man, this being the first true time that I've DM'd a true to the form campaign, It's been so good, and I hope anyone out there listening is enjoying it as much as we are. If you did enjoy, think about subscribing. It's the best way to to keep up with what we're doing here. I think I may try to start I have a Twitter. I may start posting up on Twitter and such at some point. But I think this may be a bit of a hidden gem. Anywho, to those listening, I pray that this here session found you in good spirits, and that your day is truly blessed. Be good to yourself and others, and the Crawling Dusk crew and I will see you next time. Alright, bye-bye.